Morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the revision topic, that is excretion system. So in the previous classes we discussed about circulatory system and what you called the digestive system. Like that we discussed lymph vessels, RBC, okay, blood cells, white blood cells, and what you call pulmonary circuit, systemic circuit. Like that we discussed. So, what is it? You know very well. The pulmonary circuit means right auricle to what you call body parts to right auricle, right ventricle to lungs, lungs to left auricle is called pulmonary circuit. Left auricle to left ventricle body parts to right auricle up to there is called systemic circuit. Togetherly called double circuit and blood capillaries, arteries, veins, blood pressure. 120 by 80. If more than by 120 by 80 means high blood pressure, less than 120 by 80 low blood pressure. So like that, blood clotting. In the blood clotting we discussed about thromboplastin, thrombin. Thromboplastin converts the prothrombin to thrombin, fibrinogen to fibrin. Thrombin converts the fibrinogen to fibrin. The fibrin causes the clot. Like that, we discussed about all the things, and lymphatic system, lymph nodes, lymphatic vessels, lymph capillaries, and lymph functions. Okay, same like blood, but like no plasma, like plasma, no color giving substances in the lymph. Okay, pigments not there. So today in the life process, the most important topic, that is excretion. What we are discussing, the excretion. Observe very carefully. The excretory system of human beings collects and drains out of the waste. What excretory system of the human beings, what it will do? Collects and drains out the waste from the body. Okay, what an excretory system, what is there in the body, waste materials that will be collected and it drains sends out to the from the body. That is a function of excretory system. In the majorly, the excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys. So you know very well kidneys, and what you called a pair of ureters, tubes. Okay, and a urinary bladder, and a urethra. So what are the parts of the excretory system? That is important. The excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys. So kidneys, you know very well, most important for the excretion. Okay, so in our body kidneys plays a vital role, major role for the excretion of harmful substances. So that's why a pair of kidneys. And the next one, ureters, small tube like structures which connects the kidneys and the urinary bladder. Okay, and urethra. These all are important. Next, so we will discuss one by one. First, kidneys will be discussed. It's a main excretory organ. Kidneys are main excretory organs. Each kidney is which shaped? Bean shaped. Which color? Reddish brown in color. And are located in the which part? The kidneys are located in the abdomen on either side of the backbone. The kidneys located in the abdomen on either side of the backbone. The left kidney is placed little higher than the right kidney. So this is, suppose this is a left kidney, little higher than the right kidney. Left kidney, right kidney. Or if you see this side, right kidney will be that side, left kidney will be this side. So right, what simply you can understand, the left kidney is placed a little higher than the right kidney. Next, left kidney is placed little higher than the right kidney. Next, the renal artery. The renal artery brings in the uncleaned blood containing waste substances into the kidney. Renal artery, what it will brings? Renal artery, I am telling, brings the uncleaned blood. Means, what uncleaned blood means, which consists of waste substances to the kidneys. The renal vein carries away the cleaned blood from the kidneys. So here different. Generally arteries function what? Pure blood. Veins impure blood. But here renal artery impure blood and the vein pure blood, like that. So the renal veins carries away the cleansed blood from the kidneys. Next, ureters. What do you call next? Ureters or excretory tubes. They are the thin muscular tubes. Coming out from the each kidney, which opens into the urinary bladder. So, what is the ureters? Excretory tubes. Ureters are called excretory tubes. Okay. So, they are the thin muscular tubes. So, thin ureters made with muscles. Okay. Muscular tubes coming out from each kidney, which opens into the urinary bladder. Ureters are ducts which drain out urine from the kidneys. So, ureters which collects the urine from the kidneys and drain into the urinary bladder. Next, come to urinary bladder. It is a pear-shaped reservoir that stores the urine before being discharged into the outside. What is this one? Which shaped? Pear. P-A-R. Pear-shaped reservoir. So nothing but reservoir that stores the urine before being discharged into the outside. So in the urinary bladder we will see compound epithelium. Next one, urethra. It's a muscular tube. Urethra means muscular tube that arises from the neck of the bladder, urinary bladder, and conducts the urine to the outside through an opening at end that is called urinary opening. So urethra is a tube. Muscular tube is this also that arises from the neck of the bladder and conducts the urine to the outside through the opening of its end. So that is called urinary opening. Next, functions of the kidneys. What kidneys will perform? What kind of functions the kidneys will do? That is important. Okay, first one, the functions of the kidneys. Number one, so it removes the poisonous substances such as urea, other waste salts, excess water from the blood, and excrete them in the form of yellowish liquid called urine. First function what? It removes the poisonous substances such as urea, other waste salts, and excess water from the blood and excrete them in the form of yellowish liquid called urine. It regulates the osmotic pressure, water balance of the blood. What is that? It regulates the osmotic pressure, water balance of the blood. It regulates the pH of the blood. So what are the functions? It removes the poisonous substances such as urea, other waste salts, and excess water from the blood and excrete them in the form of a yellowish liquid called urine. It regulates the osmotic pressure, water balance of the body. It regulates the pH of the blood. Nephrons. Each kidney is made up of large number of excretory filtration units. Excretory filtration units called nephrons or uriniferous tubules. What is another name of nephrons? Uriniferous tubules. So each kidney have the uriniferous tubules. You know very well they are called nephrons. Excretory tubes. Uriniferous tubules. They will be called which one? Nephrons. So what are the parts of the nephron will be seen. These are considered as the functional unit of kidneys. The nephrons are the functional unit of kidneys. It consists of long coiled tubule whose one end is connected to the double-walled cup-shaped structure called Bowman's capsule and its other end is urine collecting duct of the kidney. So Bowman's capsule is there in the collecting duct also there. The Bowman's capsule contains a bundle of blood capillaries which is called glomerulus. So glomerulus, this is glomerulus. Next, the function of glomerulus filter the blood passing through it. Okay, filtering, the function of glomerulus is the function of the glomerulus filters the blood which one passing through it And another important one, the function of tubular part of nephron is to allow selective reabsorption of the useful substances into the blood capillaries. So function of tubular part is there or not? It will reabsorb and secretes which one required. See, for example, 180 liters per day it will be, but we are taking complete full bag amount, just 1.5 liters only we are releasing. So remaining complete water we are absorbing. So that much reabsorption capability is there in the what you called the tubular portion. Okay. Next, formation of urine. How the urine formation will be takes place. The purpose of urine is to filter out waste products from the blood. Why urine should have to form? Eliminate the waste products from the blood. So the nitrogenous waste, such as, what kind of nitrogenous wastes are there? The nitrogenous waste such as urea. What are the waste materials? Come on, guess it. What are the nitrogenous waste? Come on, urea, urea, uric acid, okay, urea and uric acid, ammonia, such kind of nitrogenous wastes are there, right? Come on, observe carefully. Urea, uric acid, okay, like this. So the nitrogenous waste are removed from the blood in the kidneys. Thus, kidneys are the basic filtration units. So urea, uric acid will be eliminated. Each capillary cluster of the kidney is associated with a cup-shaped end of tube that collects the filtrate urine. Each kidney has a large number of these filtration units called nephrons. So some substances in this initial filtrate such as glucose, amino acids, salts and a major amount of water are selectively reabsorbed. So what kind of materials again reabsorbed? Glucose, salts and amino acids. So this depends upon, suppose we required we don't have water in our body, so absorption rate will be more. We have too much water in the body, so absorption rate will be less, like that. So depend upon the what you called absorption, body water concentration, the absorption will be there in the tubules of the kidney. So the urine formed in each kidney ureters a long tube. Okay, the urine formed in each kidneys enters a long tube. What are these long tubes? This red color. What do you call this red color? Long tubes are called ureters. So these ureters, which consists of which connects the where these ureters are connecting urinary bladder. So next, the urine is stored in the urinary bladder. Okay, and until the pressure of the expanded bladder and leads to pass out through the urethra. So when the pressure will be increased, then the bladder will be, sphincters will be released. Then that will happen through urethra, urine will be pass out. So that is a urine. See now the structures: left renal artery, left renal vein, aorta, so vena cava, veins, urinary bladder, this is ureter, this is urethra. So if you see the dirty blood is coming inside through arteries, pure blood is going outside through the vein. So this is a nephron. What do you call this is nephron. So this nephron structure, if you see elaborated way, what are the parts of the nephron? Come on, just now I told. What are the parts of the nephron? First one is if glomerulus. What is this one? Glomerulus. It's about blood capsules, blood capillaries. Okay. So blood is coming. This AA means what? Efferent arterioles. Efferent arteriole blood is coming like this. And here the filtration is going on. So it will be filtrated. It will be come to this particular tubes. So then pure blood will through efferent arteriole. It will go and it will go to, this is vasa recta. It will go to which one? Vein, connected to veins. So this the filtrate, this is a Bowman's cap, this is a Bowman's capsule, this is glomerulus. So this is called, this tube is called, this folded tubes, this is called proximal convoluted tubule. So it will be absorbs and secretes like sodium and chloride and amino acids absorption, sodium chloride absorption and potassium secretion, such kind of things will be secrete. Okay, hydrogen plus ions will be secreted in this particular area. So absorption and secretion will be takes place in the proximal convoluted tubule. Then descending limb, it's permeable to water. Okay, so permeable water will be go out. Then this is Henle's loop. This is ascending limb, is impermeable to water and permeable to ions. So next distal convoluted tubule, here also absorption secretion will be takes place, and the waste material that are connected to large tubule that's called collecting duct. Collecting ducts all open into the papillary ducts. Then it will be go to calyces and ureters like that. So, what are the major parts here? Efferent arteriole, Bowman's capsule, glomerulus, efferent arteriole, vasa recta, veins. Okay, this is a proximal convoluted tubule. This is descending loop of Henle. This is ascending loop of Henle. This is distal convoluted tubule. It's called collecting duct. So next to this dirty blood, it's a clear blood. Then ureter. That is going to ureters. Like that, there will be millions of the nephrons are present in the kidney. Millions. Now come to suppose kidney failed. What is artificial kidney? It is device to remove the artificial kidney. We are discussing artificial kidney. It is a device to remove the nitrogenous waste products. It is a device to remove the nitrogenous waste products from the blood. Okay, so nitrogenous waste products from the blood through dialysis. In case of kidney failure, an artificial kidney can be used. Kidney failure means artificial kidney device, that is. Dialysis means it's a procedure. What's called? It's a procedure. What's the dialysis you will do? See, it is a procedure used to artificial kidney to replace a non-functional or damaged kidney. In the process of blood of the patient is allowed to pass through the long cellulose tubes dipped in the tank. So where that blood we will transfer, the patient blood, long cellulose tubes dipped in the tank containing dialysing solution having a same ionic concentration as plasma. Then the higher concentration diffusion means what? High concentration waste materials will go to low concentration. But the blood composition on that outside blood fluid composition in the tubes composition, the blood composition is similar. So remaining whatever the waste is there, they will be eliminated out through the diffusion. So the waste substances diffuse out. The waste substances diffuse out of blood into the tank, and the clean blood is returned back into the patient through the vein. So simple. So pure blood, impure blood we will send to the tank. Which one? The cellulose tubes dipped in a tank containing dialysing solution having same ionic concentration as the plasma. So the tank solution, same ionic concentration. The waste substances diffuse out of the blood into the tank, and the clean blood returned back to the patient through vein. So like this, dialysis also will be there. Simple. High concentrated waste will be diffused out. So that is called, you know very well, diffusion. So dialysis is a procedure and method to purify the what you call the patient blood. So through by using simple mechanism, that is called diffusion. By using simple technique, by using cellophane tubes. Okay, that is a simple procedure. So dialysis is very useful for the cleaning of the blood. Okay, so this is about which one? Excretion system in the human being. So what we discussed today, observe carefully. Excretory system, a pair of kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder, urethra. What are the ureters? Collect the urine. Urinary bladder stores the urine. Urethra sends the urine. So kidneys are bean shaped, reddish brown in color. Renal artery is there. Renal vein is there. Artery brings the impure blood. Veins collects the pure blood. Then ureters, urinary bladder, then urethra. The functions of kidney, so many eliminates the nitrogenous wastes, and what you call regulates the water in our body and maintains the what you call the temperature, everything, and pressure, blood pressure also. So because of this urinary what you call erythropoietin, also kidneys produce one hormone erythropoietin, helpful for the production of RBC. Okay, and nephrons parts you see, very important structural and functional unit of kidneys. So nephrons you see, efferent arteriole, glomerulus, efferent arteriole, so proximal convoluted tubule, distal convoluted tubule, collecting duct, descending loop, ascending loop of Henle's, like that will be there. So kidneys are very important for that. In case of kidney failure, we will use artificial kidney, and if that also not work out, or if you want to purify the blood of the kidney failure people, we will use one procedure that is called Dialysis mainly the simple diffusion we will use for cleaning of the blood.